Hi, my name is Sandeep Sagar. We have already shared day 1 part 1 video for HTML basics and link in description below. Today we will be going through second part for day 1 where we will discuss about div tag. Now to make a website we basically uh, use sections like this. In the top there will be a menu, left will be something else, right will be something else, like this. Okay, we divide the website or web page as sections. Okay, so like this part will be an icon, middle there will be a name of my website or institution, right side there will be a logout button. Like we divide in sections, but whatever I showed you, it is like one line, another, like it's like line by line. So there is a no section concept. We can do section in HTML by uh, two scenarios. One, by using div, okay, or we can use table. Okay, but nowadays table concept is gone because all the website are nowadays following the responsive website. Okay, so that when we open in browser, if it is mobile, tab, laptop, it automatically grabs its like width, but table will not do, it will be not so responsive in sense of div. So whatever your choice, but best practice is to use div. Okay, so again we start a div, a close. So this is my main div. Okay, and if I want to, let me comment this all above, we don't need it for now. Let me comment this all part. Yeah, so now my web page is blank and I will make a div, and I want my background of the website some different color. In that case we give background color, for example anything we can give. Let me make something this color, and we need to give uh, at least not the width but at least the height, like what will be the minimum height or maximum height of the website. But if we write the content, it will automatically be like enlarged according to the width and height, but still we can give an width and height of our own. Okay, so it is good. Okay, width we can give 100%. Why percent? As I told, if it's a laptop it will cover your full size. If it's a mobile then that size 100%. But if you give pixel then it will be a problem. Like for laptop you are giving a pixel like 1024 pixel. Okay, normal laptop. But for mobile then it will like cross your mobile size. So width if you give 100 then it is good and it will be responsive like size. Okay, and height, if you want to give height you can or cannot, but if I give height for example 100 pixel and I refresh the page, see width automatically took 100. If I make a mobile design, right, see if I go to the mobile design and this is my like Moto G4 and a Galaxy S5, so the width it is taking full, but height whatever I gave it is up to that. Okay, we can or we cannot give height, it is up to you, because if you fill the content inside it, it will automatically make its height of its own. But for now I am giving a, for example 500 pixel just to display the background color. If I refresh here, see 500 pixel. If I remove the mobile version, it is like full size 500 pixel. Okay, and now we can we need to divide the above part in 3 sections, and like, sorry, for example, we need to divide this in 2 sections: upper section, lower section, and maybe a footer section, maybe 3 sections. Then we can give 3 div. For each section we need to give 1 div. 1, for example, 1, we can take it 2, 3. Press, like it is 1, 2, 3. It automatically took next line, and it is 3 sections, but we need that it take the full size. So let me give a color of it so that we can see how and how much it took. Background color, if I take for example red, and this I took something blue, just to see what it is taking, and something black. Let me refresh it. It automatically took the full width. Okay, but height, we need to give the height, how much height of the website we want. But here it is good, if you have 500 pixel, you can give the height in pixel, or also you can give the height in percentage also. Okay, anything you can give. If I give height from the 500 pixel, if I want 30% of my 500 pixel is my header part, I can give 30%. I want body to be around 60%, and rest remaining 10% is my footer. Right? So see, 30%, 60% and 10%. We can give pixel also, but if you have given a height at top, then you can give percentage below. Okay, but if you have not given the height, okay, and if I refresh, it will automatically take the full browser size. So it is also good. If I make it a mobile version, see, any mobile we will change, without giving the height, it is taking the full screen 30, 60 and 10. It is responsive. Okay, any question on this? Hello?
If we same thing we apply in images, it will also work.
If you apply in images, right? So in images, if you have given 100%, it will work. Okay, also in the background and also in the image tag. Okay. Both we can give background color, and we can give background image also. Okay, 100 and it will work with full, like full width, and also 100% width and 100% height. It will work, no problem on that. Okay, basically your tag should support that full percentage. If you are giving width, for example 50%, 50 pixel, and you gave the image 100%, then it will take that part only, right? It will not take the full screen, because the main div is small, so it will take the percent of full of that, right? So it is according to that. Okay, so now we divided this into 3 sections. Same way, the above, the left side, we want one image, middle one text, right something else. So now it is the above part. we need to give 3 div here, and for example, div 1, so sorry, 1.1, for example, div 1.2, div 1.3. Let us refresh. 1, 2, 3. We don't want like this. We want sections 1, 2, and 3. 3 different sections. Okay. Not like 1, 2, 3 line by line. We want this part, the left part of something, you can say 20% be my one section, middle part my second section, and third section. Okay. For that, we need to divide like this: style with. So the main div, we assume it is 100% for the child. If the child is inside the parent, then child behaves that it is inside a div which is covering the full 100% what it requires. So here it is no width, but it assumes that child will take the percentage of the main div. So for child, the parent is 100%. So for here we can give 30% for this one. Again, style with 60, we can give 50%, and the remaining 20 we give for this. Refresh, still nothing happened. Okay, so we need to do one thing. We need to, the child dip should be float left. It should float to the left, one, then second, then second. We need to give that float left. So this div will float to the left, left, and left of each other. This will be left, then the next left, then the next left. See, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. If we give the background color, it will be more clear to understand what happened. When we didn't give the left, so it was like same. If we give the left, then the div takes the instruction that this will be the main left, then this will be the second left, and then this will stand to the next left of this. So 30%, 50%, 20%, 100% left, left, left. So it became one after another. If we give background color, then we can see what happened and what position it took. First one, as we have not given any height, so it is just taking the text height. Okay, if we give height also 100%, 100% of the parent div, see, it is 100%, right? So you can, like, we can give second also, third also. So now our sections are divided. Okay, like whatever section we need, we can make it of the body, we can do with the footer, we can do with the body. And also, as I told, this will be my center text. It is like, let me give the background color, then it will be like clear to display. Ground color, for example, if I give this color, also on height 100%. I want this text, for example, my name to come here, and this would be the center of this div. Okay, then we can use anything, like we can use h tag, we can use paragraph, we can use whatever we want. My name is Sandeep. Okay, if I give this, see what's happened. It became bold, but I need in the center of this div. For that, in the div, we need to write one more style, text alignment. Okay, and it is center. We can do left, we can do right, we can do center, whatever we want. If I do center, it becomes the center. Okay, now I want this to be to come bit below in the middle of this div. Okay, then what we can do, we can do padding of a div. Okay, padding. So when we do padding, we give, if we give 10 pixel, so this padding works top, right, left, bottom. If we give single, then it takes top, left, right, bottom as 10 automatically. Okay, if we give 2, like 10 pixel, sorry, 10 pixel and 10 pixel, the first one takes top, second one left, again bottom 10, again right 10. But if we give 4, 10 pixel, 10 pixel, then first one is the top, right, bottom, left. Okay, we want only the top. Either we can do like this, for example 50 pixel, 0, 0 and 0. Let me show you what happened here. So this became top. Okay, but what happened from the padding, this div got a below, because the text had a padding, that I did the div a padding, so the div came outside the boundary. Okay, but if I would have used paragraph for this text, and I would have done padding of this text only, not the div. 100 pixel, 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 0 pixel. Okay, div remains same, the text move from top. I gave 100. Okay, I can make it bold, or I can use H1 inside the paragraph also on that. Like I'll need a less I think we can use 50 pixel. Yeah, this look good. This is one way. Padding, I told, like if you write 1, it is for four different clockwise, top, right, bottom, left. If we write 2, then top, right, again bottom, left. If we write 4, then all the section. But to make it more specific, we can directly write padding bottom, padding right, this. If we are only specific with the top, we can only write this, for example 50 pixel. If we know we will be already doing padding, so nothing changed. See, nothing changed, because we gave the same, just the padding top. We removed padding and we specified we are giving padding top, so you only took the padding top. Okay, so like this we can do the padding of the div also. But if we do the padding of the div, and the div will be down 50 pixel, but our requirement is to move the text, not the div. So we will give the padding or margin according to the requirement of a paragraph or anything, any text tag. Okay, so yeah, any question up to here? Oh, sorry.
No, this is clear right now so far.
Okay. Okay, so we can give background color, as you told, as I told, the text color. We can use images, anything. Okay, now
Understand the entire thing.
yeah,
Right.
next class we will be doing two things. One, whatever inline CSS I wrote, I will display how to write in a class, making a class like making a style here by a style tag, okay, and how to like refer this designs in the div or paragraph. Also, I will make a CSS class like class file here, how to make the reference, and it will work same. So this we will discuss on next class. Also, there are few more important tags that we will discuss, like to make a website, we need, or to make a form in any application form, we need text box, drop down, like menu, ULLI, table, right, button, radio button, check boxes. So we will discuss on that. Okay, so then it will be completed, like the form designing and website using of CSN and everything. And we have plans for in the third class, we will use some JavaScript jQueries for form valid. When we will be confirmed with the form, then in the third class we will do with the form validation, calling of the function, some alert, some opening of new pages, and these all. So the basics of each. Okay.
Okay.
And let me know if any question, anything regarding any advanced HTML or anything like that. Also, we can cover up like maybe in the session, or you can ask in the chat or like in the group.
So my question is, sir, just little bit of off topic.
Yeah.
Can we use both the Bootstrap and CSS together? Cause
100% sure. 100% you can use.
Cause the when we try to make the navbar, then we can, if we at that time if we use that the Bootstrap, then it's lots more easier.
Yeah.
So that's
See,
why. But
in current scenario, there are lots of Bootstrap theme available, right?
Yes, exactly.
And nobody in current like uses the scratch writing of any Bootstrap website or a code. So you can use, you can in the normal CSS you can implement the Bootstrap. Also in the Bootstrap you can use normal CSS. Inline also, normal CSS also, page CSS also, everything will work, because whenever it will render as a HTML with CSS. Whatever code it will support.